Hey everyone, I'm Christine Wendland and welcome to my home. If you couldn't tell by looking around, folks, it is Christmas. It's upon us. And what about Christmas drives me crazy the most? It's the food. Now, I love to eat, obviously, but if I have one more dry piece of turkey or one more brown sugar glazed ham, I am just gonna lose it. This Christmas, I'm shaking up my family's meal by heading a little south of the border, putting a little vegetarian twist on Christmas that's still going to be beautiful and festive, and it's going to be delicious. We're going to do it today with the help of keithlorren seasoning. Now, traditional pesto is your usual basil, olive oil, garlic, and pine nuts. So we're going to take it a little south of the border, a little Mexican here, by using some fresh cilantro. Now, cilantro, I love it. It's got this great lemony flavor. Oh, it smells amazing. One whole garlic clove. Just give it a little smash to get the peel off. Nothing extravagant here. The food processor is going to do all the work for us. In it goes. And some toasted almonds. The pesto is very coarsely chopped. You're going to go ahead and put it on low while you're drizzling in olive oil. And you're going to do this just until it forms a nice paste. Alright, so our big task of the day is going to be deconstructing this squash. Right at the base of the neck. You can see there's all my seeds in there. I have a little bit in here, so we'll dig that out. But the idea here is that we want to make nice rounds of squash, kind of in this shape, so that we can stack them with the queso. We're going to go for nice 1/4-inch slices here. All right, just hold the squash steady, straight down. Hopefully your squash will cooperate with you. This one seems to be okay. But you see, the whole purpose of using just the neck is that we have this beautiful piece of squash now. It's going to bread beautifully. It's going to fry super quick. And you don't have to worry about picking out seeds from your teeth. Now, what I've done here is taken some regular whole wheat tortillas and dried them out in the oven until they're nice and crispy in these little strips. We're going to set a little bit aside for garnish. Stay over there. And the rest of it, get your hands dirty. Crush them. You're going to crush them up into some big coarse crumbs. You can also do this in a plastic bag with a rolling pin or a mallet. I like getting my hands dirty, and it's a good way to release frustration. Add some cornstarch, and you're going to add keithlorren's Seafood Bliss seasoning. A good dollop of it. You want some good flavor on this squash. So yeah, that looks good. I'm going to mix it all up with our hands. So what we're going to do, we're going to fry 3 at a time. Start with your squash. Squash, use one hand for your egg. Alright, get it nice and coated, and then straight into the crumbs. Sprinkle some over the top, pat it in. This way you have one dry hand and one wet hand. You don't have to worry about mixing the two. You don't end up with big clumpy claw hand. Okay, our oil is ready. It's nice and hot. We're going to go ahead and start adding in our slices of butternut squash. Once all your squash slices are fried off, go ahead and lay them on a foil or parchment lined baking sheet and top each one with 1 slice of queso. These are going to go in the broiler for just a few minutes to get the cheese get hot and bubbly. Ready to assemble. First, you're going to take 1 slice of squash. Generally, you go for the widest one. You want a nice sturdy base. Add a little touch of crema and a little bit of pesto just to help it stick. Another slice of squash on top of that. Give a little squish. Repeat the crema and the pesto. Nice little quenelle of pesto right in front for some extra flavor. And a little bit more on top. Alright, and to finish it all off, give it that extra party flair, some beautiful pomegranate apples. Last little bit, we're going to take our reserved tortilla strips and give them a little standing ovation right on top of your butternut squash. And there you go. Our butternut squash Christmas stack. So, from my kitchen to yours, Feliz Navidad. Have a fabulous holiday season courtesy of keithlorren's seasoning blends.